All right, quickly. Let's take a moment here. There's actually a specific percentage for an increase that I want to carefully consider and think about. This is a really great spot.
A link to all the information is on the YouTube profile.
Around which we're currently moving with some insane volumes, and it looks like this would be the first approach to it. With this move, we took out this high, after which there was also actually a good pullback upwards. I'll mark that as well and take a look at what happened here. So we're taking out this low here, and basically it's still even the Pacific session. So we're taking it out, and there's no buyer at all, right? In other words, there's only a minimal pullback. No upward movement, just down. Why is this downward movement happening? Most likely it's to grab this low since it's nearby and its volumes are twice as high. These volumes were even more interesting. That is, there were more buys and sells here, and there's a chance that after this low is taken out and the price is heading toward it, we'll see a pullback. With this candle, some buyer has already shown themselves a little, but we haven't seen any upward movement. All right, there's an update. I kind of forgot that it's every 2 minutes. So I need to use follow-up trades at the right points. If I don't use them, I won't be able to catch the movement. Let's see now what happens with the buyer. The low has been taken out and there's some kind of response from the buyer, but that still doesn't satisfy me. I'm taking another entry for an upward move here. I don't believe that this is all the buyer can show us after such a solid low has been updated. See, just 2 or 3 seconds weren't enough to get a win here on the first try. All right, the buyers showing themselves, they're immediately being suppressed, but the candle isn't over yet. For now, I can already see a reversal happening here. They suppressed it really hard. There's no interest in buying. Let's watch. All right. Oh, what's next? There will be one more stop further on, but the pause is already kind of weak. Before the candle closes, the buyer might still push this move up, so it's important to wait until closer to the close. For now, we're waiting 30 seconds. I'm getting closed out at a loss. There's a pullback happening here, but for now it's being bought up. Let's watch. I want to see a cluster form before the close. I'm not rushing anywhere. From the volume, I can tell there are more buyers. The seller is buying it back though. If a buyer doesn't show up in the cluster now, I'll switch positions. That's it. This is a divergence. All right, the divergence would be minor. This is an entry for a downward move. So there's no other option here, basically. A huge low is being broken through. The buyer is showing absolute weakness. They're being squeezed. And the next low will be within this range. But from here, 2 candles were actually formed. All right, we had 3 candles formed from this range. The main reason I didn't see a strong buyer here is that I saw several of these kinds of buybacks on the candle, right? So he would buy back half, but in the end, we would close it out. He didn't show himself in the cluster either. So since no buyer appeared, we have to make do. So we take out this low end, also get a good pullback movement. I actually thought I wouldn't get down from here so quickly and would have time to take that profit on the downside. But thinking is one thing. There's high volume volatility here. The movement is strong. All right, I switched my position correctly. We took the profit. The strategy of going up didn't work, but going down did it work again. That's it. Now, with this kind of movement, there's a chance that we're not reacting at all to the strong volume moving toward this sideways range. There really can't be any other options here anymore. I'll set 2 targets here. Very close, yeah. 10 tick target. No, that's enough for now. I took 2 profits. I'll go look for opportunities elsewhere. I won't be greedy. Everything is moving quickly. I would have gone short down to those lows, but the movements are too fast, caught me off guard. I won't do it.